Speak to Graffo.
Hi, Trixie.
Hey, Graffo.
How you doing?
Hey.
We're back again.
Yeah. What is that?
I don't know. I'm just kind of goofing around here. Two guys and a dog. In a most innocent, like, scribble situation. But yeah, I was just warming up.
What's that guy thinking? He's got one of those looks on his face.
Oh, he doesn't have a thought in his head. Kind of like me.
What about that
I was waiting for
dog?
you to say that. The dog, well, it's jumping out. You know what I
What's he
mean?
thinking?
Wow, roof.
Wow.
Okay, here we go. Let me put some thought bubbles here. Very important. I'm glad to be back on TV, Trex.
Hey, Graffo. I know you wanted to take it easy tonight. But in case our callers want to call in or our viewers want to view in,
Yep.
they can call at 512-472-2255.
Yeah, that's fine.
If today is April 26th.
Right. Well, we're doing a short little version today.
Oh, we are?
Well, we are. We're going to be on air for what? About half an hour. And then we'll still be in the studio. If you want to give us a scream, we'll still be here till 7:30. If today is the 26th.
Of February, of April.
April
2000.
15.
Yeah, okay.
Good.
What do you,
That taxed my memory to the very limit,
I
by the
know.
way. Okay, yeah, I'm just warming up here. Let's get rid of this thing. You seen Daedalus?
Yeah, he's in the booth.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
Yeah, he's like turning knobs and stuff.
Okay, good. Is he doing anything to the control panel?
The control panel. Which one?
Oh, well, okay.
All of them? Like some of them, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to know what he was turning and stuff.
Well, right now he was hitting on something.
I bet.
So
Okay. So quiet in here. You know it?
yeah, it's one of those.
It's like a library.
Yeah, like I feel like I can actually study now.
You could study during the show. This is like if they had to combine the city morgue into the library, you know? And it would be
Yeah.
shh all the way around.
Is it cold in there?
Feels great.
So is that a yes?
No, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, feels good.
It feels
I
good
love
like
it.
a morgue.
Oh yeah. I feel
Yeah.
like climbing into one of those drawers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Taking a nap.
Yeah, just pull the drawer out at 7:30.
Yeah, put a little something around your toe.
Yeah, put a toe tag on.
Yeah, ID.
And a do not disturb thing on the handle of the drawer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Take a long nap.
Heck yeah. I knew a guy that lived above a funeral home. Did I mention that?
You live in a funeral home?
No, I knew a guy that lived above a funeral home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He always liked to say his neighbors were real quiet. That was his big joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. What the hell was that?
Nothing. Nothing.
So, Trixie, we're probably going to go on at a different time. We used to be on it on Thursdays, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did Thursday at 10:30, and then we did Thursday at 9:30, and then we did Thursday at 8:30. Am I remembering correctly?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe we did. I don't know either. But now, today, we are Sunday, 6:30 to almost 7.
Right?
Plus the after show, which our viewers won't be able to see today.
But we'll be here.
We'll be doing a show after this show.
Daedalus wanted something spacey last time I talked to him.
Is that Spacey?
Well, it will be when I put a helmet on him.
Is this for Daedalus?
No.
Oh, okay. Even though he wanted it?
Yeah, even though he wanted it.
Okay, that's cool. It's not for him.
No, it's not for him. And there's your helmet. So he's on the moon. Groovy, huh? I'll tell you what. Let's set this one aside, come back to it later.
Hey, Graffo?
Yeah.
I just want to comment on my environment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm in here in the control room,
Mm-hmm.
and like all these machines are on.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a control panel for the cameras, and there's the DVD recorder and the tape recorder, and then there's servers or something.
Sounds trying.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of ambience noise.
Mm-hmm.
And it reminds me of what it must be like on the space station.
Oh, yeah.
Because they have a bunch of control panels, right?
Oh, yeah. In the American sector, anyhow.
Well, I'm wondering what it actually sounds like up there. Do you ever wonder that?
There's a hum of things going on, you know. You got a lot of equipment, and it's always constantly measuring stuff.
What do you think it's measuring?
Well, it's measuring the basic things like the quality of the air, power, temperature. These are very important things. If the temperature starts rising just by a little bit, that means something's wrong.
What if it drops by a little bit?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I have
Do you think they keep it at a constant temperature?
Boy, I sure would. You don't need astronauts fighting over the thermostat up there, do you?
So, do you think they have like regular computers like we have down here, or do you think they have special space computers?
Well, I think they have both. I'm sure they have like PCs and Macs and stuff. I shouldn't say I'm sure, I have no clue. But I'm sure that if you were in space, you could handle the equipment. It's the systems that might be trying to you.
Say that again.
You know what I mean. The computers would be familiar to you, right?
Yeah, because I'm a space person.
Well,
I would be able to understand space computers.
You're technically minded. They probably, on their computers, they may have Windows, right? So you would know how to do that.
Oh, like Windows XP?
Yeah. Or Office, or Windows 98, or something.
Windows 98?
Yeah.
With Office?
Well, yeah.
Office for space?
Yeah, Office for space.
Space Office.
Mm-hmm. Trixie, you should have tried to be an astronaut.
Yeah, well, I've never seen a space office or space computer, so.
Oh.
How do you know?
Well, I'm just saying that you have this deep interest in space exploration.
Well, no, I just think this control room might sound like the space station because it has a bunch of control panels.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just wondering about that. Like, I wonder what it sounds like up there.
About the way you described myself, I would get up in space and I would start thinking, wow, I'm really far away from everybody I know and love. And I'd start freaking out and, you know.
Being caught up there in space?
Yeah, I'd start pulling plugs and kicking things and stuff and saying, I got to get down, you know, that type of thing. Turns out the Russians had been taking weapons up into space. Did you know that?
What kind of weapons?
Well, they take a survival gun in case the launch didn't go well.
For real?
Yeah.
They don't take those pills with them? They take a gun?
How are you going to kill a rabbit with the pill?
A rabbit?
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
Well, what I'm saying is if during the launch doesn't go well and it lands in the wilds of Russia where nobody knows where you are.
Oh, in case it lands and you're okay.
Yeah, no, it's not for shooting the other astronauts. But I grant you that could be done. Now, they also took sabers up into space. Don't take my word for it. Google it or Yahoo it.
They took what? Lifesavers?
Well, swords. Not lightsabers. They haven't been invented yet. Trixie, are you into this whole Star Wars thing?
Like, you're not talking about Reagan in the 80s, right?
Nope. I'm talking about George Lucas in the 2010s.
And his remakes?
Yeah.
Or his new movies, stories, or something?
Yeah.
I haven't caught up with that or gotten, what's the phrase? I haven't gotten into that.
No. Well, that whole thing's pretty old now.
Yeah, the Wookiees, is that what they're called?
There are Wookiees.
And the Jabba.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Ewoks.
The robots.
Yeah. I mean, it's all pretty ridiculous, but so well done, some of it. It's like an American fairy tale in space, right? Goofy.
Yeah, were they all Americans?
I doubt it. I think that golden skinny robot was English.
Oh, yeah, he was...
What's his name? Ask Daedalus, he knows.
3C?
3CPO or something.
Was that him?
Yeah. And they also have that little robot. I don't know if there's anybody
Yeah,
in
the
that
robot had a robot servant or something. Or
Yeah.
were they friends?
They were pals. They were buddies.
They were pals? Okay.
Excuse me. They didn't allude to any sort of sexual congress or anything like that.
Oh.
You know?
Well, the little one, he kind of was, he couldn't talk English, but he seemed to be...
He whistled.
Smarter?
Yeah.
Maybe, in some ways.
Yeah.
What was his name? R2?
D2. That sounds about right. You know, this one reminds me of that toy that has the iron filings in it, where you drag filings over to make a beard.
Yeah, with the magnet?
Yeah.
What was that called?
I don't know. But every day when I look in the mirror, I'm more and more reminded of that.
Oh, like you wish you had a magnet?
No, that I look like that guy.
A magnet to move your whiskers
Yeah,
around.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't warn any of our usual fans about the show tonight.
Oh, so this is the secret edition?
It's a secret edition.
Did you put it on your Facebook?
I said we were going to go on today, but I didn't say the time. You know?
So people have to watch TV until you come on?
Well, I wasn't sure what time we were going on.
Okay, I didn't tell you 6:30?
Till a little bit ago, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's do something else, should we? What's in the news, Trixie?
Well, Dad just mentioned an earthquake, but...
Oh, yeah, the earthquake in Nepal.
I haven't heard about that. Where's Nepal?
Well, it's above India. It's in the Himalayas, right?
Is Nepal a country?
Yes, it is. It's also a very big tourist stop. And we've got a lot of tourists that are trying to get out desperately right now. Very sad situation.
What about the Nepal people? Are they trying to get out too?
Well, there's nowhere to go.
Was it how many stars
Well, they
did
didn't get
this one have?
starved. They got crushed. Does that make sense?
No, but I mean, how strong was the earthquake?
It was very strong. It was the strongest we've had in quite a while that's been measured.
Like
7.8 is what I heard.
7.8 stars
Well, on the Richter scale.
out of 10?
Yeah. Don't start making light of this.
No, it's
Okay.
just usually people say, 4 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, but that's when they're talking movies, sweetie.
Fabian. Okay, we got Fabian on the line. Do you want
yeah.
to take phone calls?
Sure, why not? I think
Okay.
we've talked to Fabian before.
Okay, we'll put
Yeah.
him on.
Hello?
Hey, dude, what's going on?
Hey, man. I kind of wanted to correct something that you were implying about what you were saying about the Russian space program.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're kind of mischaracterizing it a little bit.
I don't think so, man. I think I'm on really solid ground here. But go ahead. Tell me what you're going to say.
Well, I just feel like you have kind of almost like a provincial attitude the way that you're talking about them.
Well, they are a bunch of provincials. They're stuck way on the other side of the world, right?
Well, the Cold War ain't going on no more.
Oh, I beg to differ.
It's you didn't hear about the fall of the Iron Curtain?
I did hear about that when it happened, but there's a dude called Putin running amok over there in the Kremlin.
Well, how do you exactly is he running amok?
Well, he took the Crimean Peninsula, right?
Yeah, but that's kind of a whole disputed issue. I mean, as to who belonged to what and what belonged to who, from what I understand.
I mean, it used to belong to the Crimean Khanate, those Islamic folks over there, and the Russian Empire took it. That was a while back. Let's start over here. And
well, in the same way that we took California from the Mexicans.
Well, we fought a war over that, and they lost, so it was nice and clean and legal.
Well, so if Putin can beat some people in a fight, then he can legally take what's his.
I'm not buying that. All right, your logic is good and virtually unassailable. However, I'm not buying into it, man.
Well, in my opinion, and also about the whole other thing, is I think it was good, at least in Russia, they were trying to work it out so that everybody got a fair shake.
I don't think so.
Well, they wanted to set it up so that everybody could try to benefit from the system as a whole and not just a bunch of rich people at the top.
Well, I think right now you have an oligarchy in Russia that's doing all the benefiting right now, and Russia is pretty much a third world country with a big army.
Oh, it's a third world country that goes to space?
Yes. That's not your only measure, though, is it?
How many third world countries have a space program?
Not many. But I said they're essentially a third world country.
Okay, well,
if I didn't say that, I meant it.
Well, I'm going to want to argue all day about it. I'm going to go ahead and get off the phone. I just think you ought to try to keep your prejudices in check.
Okay, Fabian, I appreciate you calling.
What was that about? I didn't catch all of that.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
He wanted me to keep my prejudices in check.
What does that mean? We were being racist or something?
No. He was pulling for the Russians.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? The earthquake or the space station?
I think I was slandering, or slamming rather, the Russian people. And I lost my place. I don't want to call Fabian pro-Russian again.
But he was pro-Russia?
Oh yeah.
Or Russian?
Oh yeah. He's a Russian sympathizer.
And you're not a pinko?
No, ma'am. Maybe a little bit. What do we put in the box here, in the voice thing?
In that bubble box?
Yeah.
I don't know, something about pinkos? Or Ruskies?
Yeah.
Is that politically correct?
Ruskies?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or is that like a whistle warning about the earthquake? Did they have those over there, like a warning system?
That's a good question. I have no idea. It's Nepal, so that's a real world country.
It's a real world country?
It's a real third world country.
Oh, it's third world?
They're not in space. That's pretty much what separates them from the Russians. What do you want in here? Better red than dead? What do you want?
Daedalus says yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Okay.
No, he wants you to write. He's agreeing with you.
Yeah, I know he is.
He wants you to write whatever you just said. Better red than dead?
Yeah, but I don't believe in that philosophy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then don't write that.
Better.
Well, what does the whistle believe?
Whistle believes it's quitting time.
Okay, well, that's what he should be screaming, right?
Yeah, you're right.
How do you write that in Russian?
Good question.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. What? You're so funny. You know, for a lot of people, it's almost beer 30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Oh my gosh, we're almost out of time. But we're going to be in the studio for 30 more minutes. You want to give us a scream? Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I'm right. So I managed to get 3 drawings off.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay, yeah, that's great. We're all very pleased. Out you go. Thanks for tuning in, y'all.